This is a video inspection of the sewer lateral at 173 Governors Ave, performed by Drain Pro. Today is the 17th of May, 2016. Upon arrival, the drain was clogged. We have a 3-inch clean out inside the house, so we ran a 2.5-inch cutting blade out to the sewer in the street. We're looking at the sewer in the street now. Pipe goes out of the house at about a 45-degree angle, runs down and ties into the sewer in the downhill neighbor's driveway, right near it's either a water or a gas main shut off. You can see the plate in the driveway. So as we push the camera in, we notice several things. First of all, from the house it goes out about 8 feet and goes to clay pipe. There is tree roots at the cast iron to clay joint. There's tree roots in the clay joints, and then there is 2 different repairs, at least 2 that we saw, where we have SDR 35 plastic pipe with some misjoints and also some tree roots growing through those joints. So we'll inspect this and do some locating as we pull it back. Okay, so right here we have a misjoint. We did locate this spot. This is right at maybe 2 feet in from that little gas main or water main shut off. I believe it's probably water. The water and the sewer travel up the same path. And this was about 3.5 feet deep right there below the sidewalk. So we're going to pull back a little bit, get off the neighbor's property and locate this on this property. Again, as you see here, somebody did a repair here. We're under the sidewalk. This is SDR 35 that was kind of misjointed with a Fernco, I believe, right there. Okay, now here the pipe transitions to a different pipe. I'm going to pull back, see if I can figure out if this is plastic or if it's transite. It certainly isn't clay. Or no. Interesting. We're going to pause and go out and locate this. I don't know if somebody used white Schedule 40 PVC, which they're not supposed to use, or if this is transite. It looks to me to be plastic, so I think they used, unless it's blue SDR and it's just dirty, it's possible. So we're going to pause the recording and go locate this. Okay, so this is right at the corner of the rock wall between the neighbor's yard and this yard. I'm going to pull back a little more. That is, the more I look at this looks like it's probably 4-inch SDR going into 5-inch clay, so it's probably a concentric clamp. So this is 5-inch clay pipe, 24-inch lengths. So this is one of the worst spots right here. This is 5-inch clay pipe. This is really only about 20 feet out. This is the spot where it cleared at. You can see the camera's pushing those roots out of the way. That's what our 2.5-inch blade did. The only way to get those roots any better would be with either a water jet, possibly could do it. You could not run a expandable cutting blade in this because of all the misjoints. It wouldn't go past them. So they use one of those clamps to go from 4 to 5 here. So the bottom lines up pretty good, and that's where the water goes through. Okay, so we're going to pause and go locate this. This was a repair, obviously, that was made between the 5-inch clay and the blue SDR 35, and the roots grew right in through that joint. So let's pause and go locate this. Okay, continuing with the inspection, we went out and pushed the camera back up to the sidewalk. We didn't record it because we've already been through that, but we wanted to confirm our depth there, and it's about 36 to 38 inches deep at the sidewalk. So this is that spot in the front yard that we just found. We're going to pull back. We got 2 feet of clay pipe, and again we have some roots there, and now we are in the cast iron. So right there, well, hold on, let me pull this back and confirm that. I'm going to shut off this. Okay, so we're going to do one more recording. We're going to push this as far as we can to the sewer, or at least to that last misjoint. I'm going to reset the counter. We are right at the clean out inside the house. There's the turn right there. So it turns right at this PVC clean out, and then the cast iron goes out at a 45-degree angle from the house. Okay, so right here is our cast to clay connection. So we're going to push the camera into the clay and go out and locate this. Showing 13.9 feet from, actually I pushed this a little further. About 13 feet, and we have about 3 feet from the clean out outside the foundation. We've got about a 10-foot length of cast outside, and then it switches to clay. Okay, so this is located and marked about a little over 4 feet deep in the grass, and we'll keep it rolling as we pull it back again. Oh, actually, no, we were gonna push it all the way through to get a distance, that's right. So right there, we've got about 13, 14, 15, 4 feet of SDR 35 going back to 5-inch clay for 2, 4, 6, 8 feet. Then it goes into this, what appears to me to be white PVC. And then right there, it goes to the blue. Very strange. Then here's where that misjoint is. Whoop. Oh, I popped over it, and it drops right down there into the sewer. So you got about 30, including what I would call the chimney, right there where those roots start, 32 feet from inside the house, but we have about 13 feet to get out, so it's about 20 feet of pipe from where the cast iron ends to where it connects to the city sewer. 20 feet of pipe ranging from 3 to 4 feet deep. Part of it under the sidewalk, the rest underneath the grass, going out at a 45-degree angle from where it leaves the house. We'll leave this recording as we pull it back out one more time. Yeah, there's no way I could run that expandable blade, because where those transitions are, the blade would get stuck on it. If it was all one size pipe and the joints all looked fairly good, I'd say to you, dig this up and let's put run the expandable cutter through there. Now, the only other thing that I'm still recording.